Hi, everyone. We're going to make a couple of changes to how we're doing xylophone conversation. I think one of the main things is how we're going to change matching and overall workflow. I think this is going to make things a lot easier, but if that's not the case, let us know and give us your feedback. So, in the past, we used Google Sheets. It was kind of messy. So, I think we have a better system of doing this. Every one of your Every one of you should be in an Outlier community channel where we're gonna start doing daily matching threads. So what we're gonna do is people are gonna post when they're available to talk. They're gonna post like their language, what they're interested in speaking about, and then when they are available. Um, let's say, for example, that I see this guy here. He's available now. He has topics that he's actually interested in that match what I like. So I'm going to reach out to him in the chat and say, hey, are you still available? And then hopefully he will respond to me. And while that's happening, I'm going to start a Zoom link and then copy the invite link. I'm just send it to him on Slack because this is actually my coworker. But you should send it on Outlier Community. Hey Ali, how's it going? Can you hear me? Ali, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. So I reached out to him via Outlier Community, and now we're both ready to do a task. So we're both going to go claim a task right now. Ali, I'm sure, is doing this as we speak, so I just claimed a task. And instead of using a sheet from code from Google Sheets, what you're going to do is just copy and paste the invite link that you used to have the other person join. So copy invite link and then just paste it here. Okay? If you're the person starting the meeting, you have to be contributor A. So in this case, I'm contributor A because I started the Zoom meeting, and Ali is going to be contributor B. So we can just select our roles, and now we have to record ourselves. So you should spend the first couple of minutes just getting to know the person. It's kind of awkward if you just go straight into a recording without, knowing anything about them. So pretend like me and Ali just met. I'm gonna be like, hey, nice to meet you. What's your name? Whatever, blah blah blah. Spend a couple of minutes getting to know him, and then I'll be like, hey, are you ready? Let's start recording. Ali, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna hit record now, and I'll do record to this computer.
Recording in progress.
Now we're just going to start our conversation. Obviously, I'm not going to do a full 10 to 20-minute conversation, but just pretend that we are doing our thing. We're speaking for a minimum of 10 minutes, blah, blah, blah. And at some point, we decide to end the conversation naturally. You should know how to do this as a human being. But yeah, once we're done, I'm going to hit stop recording.
Recording stopped.
Okay. This is going to save my files to my computer, but before I end the call with Ali, I need to talk to him about what we're going to fill out in the task. So I'm going to go back to the task. Hey Ali, I know that you like talking about educational things. So we spoke in this conversation. I think that we spoke about educational and then like psychology and thinking. Do you agree?
Yeah, that sounds right.
So we're both going to fill that out. We're both going to make sure that we put in the correct Zoom invite link. I'm going to write a little bit about what we spoke about. We spoke about how psychology and thinking is not really taught well in schools now, and there needs to be a solution. Obviously, I'm going to spell check this and make sure everything is good. Ali, what do you think the tone was of our conversation?
I think probably nervous because I'm not very comfortable talking about a topic like this. So yeah, I think I would tag it as a nervous conversation we had.
Okay, fair enough. So I agree. we did nervous, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about it, I guess. Ali was scared. He didn't know what he was talking about that much. But overall, the conversation was blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I mean, I'm just not going to write too much on this right now, but you should be thorough. Next, we're both going to choose what language we spoke in here. I'm going to choose English US. Okay, so at this point, we filled out everything. We need to make sure everything matches when we fill out. And then I'm going to tell, hey, Ali, we've done everything we need to do. So you're contributor B. You should just, finish the rest of your task yourself. Feel free to drop from this call. And it was great to meet you.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Okay, great. So as contributor A, now I get 3 files. The combined file is outside the folder, and then the files for contributor A and contributor B are inside this recording folder. So here is what I do. I upload the combined file first. Okay, that's uploaded. Contributor A is me because I'm the meeting host, so I'm going to upload that. And then the contributor B file is Ali, so I'm going to upload that. Okay, save and continue. Now we need to make sure that you're holding each other accountable for being good at the task, like speaking properly, doing a good job. If the other person is making it hard to talk to, they sound boring or unnatural, they don't sound like they're a native speaker of their language, you should rate them poorly. But I really liked talking to Ali, so I'm going to rate him a 5. It was really nice to speak to you, my friend, or whatever. But that's pretty much it. The important thing is make sure that your Zoom invite link is pasted here. It's actually very important. You should make sure with your partner that you're using the same link. So one way you could do it is, whatever you pasted here, just make sure that you guys both copy and paste that. Or, in the Zoom chat, you could do the same thing. Make sure that everything here is the same, but if you're starting the call, you should be contributor A, Ali is going to be contributor B. Everything here should match. You can write your own interpretation of here, but all of the selections here need to match. And then you should be good to submit. And that's pretty much it. Thank you, everyone.